Antetokounmpo has not missed a free throw tonight, and he's a 69% free throw shooter. 4-point game. Pascal with a 23-point, 8-rebound, 10-dime night. Siakam turns, fires three, bucket and book it. Siakam comes through with a big-time three and a 7-point lead.
Spicy pig in the house.
Down low, Giannis stolen away. VanVleet ahead now. Here's Pascal and a foul on Allen.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's right, Fred. Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at this big-time shot. Onions knocking down to Jimmy. Pascal Siakam wrapped the bench saying, and look at the defense. Fred VanVleet, Achua turns him into the help, and a foul by Grayson Allen. 2 shots. Last night, you saw the Raptors have a difficult night against the Pistons. You know what? They just didn't have it. Tonight, on a back-to-back, wow, wow, wow.
Free throws, Jack. Free throws.
Okay.
8 of 14 from the free throw line.
And
now 8 of 15.
I don't want to hear about minutes, about any guy's minutes. They got the day off tomorrow in Miami.
I agree.
Your job is to win basketball games, right? That's why you give guys a day off. It's all about the game. Forget about practices.
Especially being shorthanded like the Raptors are, and a foul and an and one. OT now with 5.
And just to keep, just to be conscious of this, both teams are in the bonus here. So, you know, on this free throw situation, you know, handling pressure defense, right? Having, you know, if you're Nick Nurse right now, in terms of deployment, you want to make sure, you know, in terms of the free throw shooting and the ball getting to the right guys to handle the ball here against pressure, okay? Because you're going to see some.
That's the first Milwaukee field goal in the last 4:16.
And if you're Mike Budenholzer, you don't necessarily have to give a foul here, right? You just got to be sound. So you got to think in your mind, hey, it's a 2-possession game. I got to get the stop here. Clock's your friend here if you're Toronto, though. But you got to be aggressive, but back end the clock. Nice
Pascal. Siakam, a massive night.
Hey, that's how you teach it. Shot fake, evoke the defensive clock. They got the ball in the middle of the floor where the double couldn't come his way, and he schooled the guy.
12 points in the 4th for Pascal. The performer of the game presented by Hyundai, and Pascal 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double.
Passing. The shot making off his passes. Mid-screen or roll action. Perfect. Precise. Look at this right here. Direct feed in transition. Power game. Look at this right here. Knocking down to Jimmy from 3. Perfect 3 for 3 from behind the arc. Again, a big shot. Dagger after dagger. And I tell you what, Nick Nurse has coached a great game. Performer of the game right there. Numbers speak for themselves. He's been off the charts. But Nick Nurse has coached a great game tonight. Down in numbers. Who'd have thunk it? How poorly they played last night. But they have really carved up the Bucks in matchup scenarios and luring them into help, right? No, baiting them into their ultra help that they like to give and then countering it.
Middleton. 3 doesn't go. Siakam with his 9th rebound and a foul. So 1 rebound away from a triple-double.
And the defensive scheme, they've held the Bucks to 24 paint points. And you say to yourself, well, they shot 33 free throws. I don't care about that because the pace of play, the Bucks are at their best when they're running up and down, Giannis spray train dunk, 3-3-3, Middleton ISO, right? And you took them out of their sweet spot, out of their mojo, right? You made them play station to station tonight. They got 7 break points. I mean, how beautiful is that?
Free throws again. 4 of 8 from the free throw line. The Raptors have struggled there over the last 3 games. Siakam second only to Chris Bosh in franchise history for the most 2010 performances. This one 10 dimes, and the second one goes 30 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists. Giannis attacking, and if it's a blocking, it's going to be the 6th on Anunoby with 20.9 to go, and the Raptors lead by 8.
Again, I know he fouled out, but I'll say it. I will live all night with those types of fouls because, right, you got to make him go to the line. He's been brilliant, 15 of 15 from the line, but you've made them play your style of play rather than their style of play. And here's another thing, Matt, you mentioned it earlier. How about the second chance opportunities? 16 offensive boards, 20 points. And again, this is without Scotty Barnes and without Gary Trent Jr. I mean, this is a remarkable road performance tonight by the Raptors. And you would think it'd be the flip-flop that they'd handle Detroit last night and they'd have a difficult time on a back-to-back.
And that's why last night's frustrating.
Yeah, it sure is. But it just shows you that this team, when they are dialed in, and even the other night against Phoenix, I walked out of this building so encouraged.
I agree.
Because it was championship effort. They can play toe-to-toe, nose-to-nose with anybody.
No Drew Holiday, but as we mentioned, no Gary Trent Jr., no Scotty Barnes.
The question with this team is you got to keep VanVleet, Anunoby, Siakam healthy, number 1. And number 2, can your secondary people just be really, really good in what they do? And Champagny, 12 boards.
Yeah.
Boucher, I'll take that every night. 15 points, 7 boards, 3 blocks.
Same thing with the
Achua was great tonight. Double-double. He gives you 14, 10, and 3 blocks. So can you get that on a consistent basis? Because I feel really good about VanVleet, Anunoby, and Siakam, their championship pedigree. Now it's just kind of building. What's the old thing? The sum is more important than the parts, right? Having that true sum together and functioning beautifully as a team.
$17 points for Fred. 103-96. 7-point game. Champagny on Giannis. Allen 3 doesn't go. Siakam with a triple-double. Pascal with a triple-double. His second career triple-double. Had one January 11th of 2021. What a performance tonight. Pascal Siakam.